something that you can get 6 minutes in. But now, Armen and Joel smoked up together and want to get some revenge here. Joshua can on this tier 2, not easily gankable, but with the Spiderlings, you're gonna have a little bit of extra burst time to play with. Fortunate comes out, Nuke is dead. Yeah. Speaking of nukes, Zeus says, hey, look at this, I got my ultimate.
I brought you guys back because this is Rush Al Ghul's final fight.
You're on top of Armen, actually just cancels it and now has to...
Are they gonna go? Oh, they
want to
want
slow down, but yeah, they can't. Rise with DD runes, with back with Shockwave.
Alright, I'm starting to get a little bit worried here for PR, I think. Like, your Juggernaut's got 3 points in the spin, so he can still hang around down bottom lane. They're rotating the Sven up top, too. Okay, so they're gonna make this trade. Now the tower's down. This is even better for Fantastic Five. Like, things were already going well for them. They won 2 out of the 3 lanes, and the mid lane, Zeus still traded enough gold to be even with a Rise. And that in itself is pretty much a win.
Yeah.
But
it's not gonna get much.
Shut down, goddamn.
Yeah, it's not gonna get much.
I really should probably do walkthroughs too, Batman.
The sports are not the best up anti.
Since I played all the games, so
still.
I kind of understand how the developers like.
I have to try and deal with these
gameplay
Spiderlings.
We talked about goddamn's progression too. At level 6, he actually went for the crit. Couldn't even really go for the Omni Slash.
Kind of want to have at least the value point. 1% chance for double damage. Pretty damn good.
Hello. Yeah.
I guess Power Rangers. I mean, in the last game as well, they had a bit of a
Sorry, I kill him.
but they were able to pull it back.
If I don't
This
kill
time
him,
around, they have
he
a lineup that can definitely do that, right? You have Magnus set up so much for later parts of the game, and also help accelerate the Juggernaut's farm again.
Everyone knows I love Nessa.
Even though he has kind of a bad start in this lane down here. Go with Spirit Brachio's has some Aegis through BKB. Now it's actually gonna charge up and go. So they do have the dust.
I
A little
fucking
bit of extra
got
damage here from the spin.
Okay.
The Spiderlings not gonna be able to be helping him out. One more Rocket will do the trick, and there we go.
Yeah, that's
So the
huge.
turnaround starts.
They have 2 key goals here, and that's to consistently keep killing the Broodmother, keep punishing, popping that pinata, and the second is just Blink Dagger up onto a Rise. You can see he does have the invis, chilling in the mid lane, but I believe they know because Yoel's rotation seems to be anticipating this. And the Spiders were just getting at that cherry.
Yeah, to my point, PR have a lineup that can very well go into the later parts of the game easily. They can just hold on to get stabilized and not give up too many kills. So far, still farming. I mean, Gold has the Midas. Quite actually.
Woohoo!
Probably should have added by now.
Ninja kick to the
Right,
face!
it's gonna have one soon.
Yeah, he just couldn't really like hit creeps. And just so much pressure from the Brood, just forcing him left and right. And
Rush Al Ghul fights me?
Iron Man's in here really deep. He's actually
Yeah.
charged up right now. Tries this kind of deep ward, but punished majorly.
Oh, Nessa.
Yeah, the bash after the charge. Classic here, the bottom block. Shouldn't bring him down.
How long does he have?
I think if they're paying
3
attention, they
hours.
should also figure out that he
Maybe
placed the ward
days.
down here.
It doesn't matter.
Do expect that to be
There's no way back for him
Spiritback
now.
has central ward. Flop
Do
it
you
down.
think
Take him to
J4
GCPD.
buys the tome right now to get 6 and then just charges that fountain? 150 gold.
Good.
That feels worth it to me.
The loyalists will scatter,
Well,
and I'll be true to my word.
level 6 in Spiritback is
The
a
League
huge
has
deal.
no business in Gotham from
Yeah,
now
it's like
on.
one of these heroes. It's like the equivalent of
Nissa.
Bounty Hunter, I would say almost.
Yeah.
Buy that tome. Oh, he's
Don't
doing
make
it.
me regret this. Or
This
you
is not
will.
funny.
My heart.
We told him as well, right? We told him in the freaking lobby, hey guys.
This is why you
Oh,
always
did you?
do
What did they
Nessa.
say?
I did. Rise was like, oh yeah, I didn't even really think about it. And it's like, ugh.
Oh yeah.
Apparently they didn't take that advice so hard. J4 is still not sitting at level 6.
That's pretty common.
Alright, Armen,
Took me
you're
so
into
long
those
to
now.
even
They're all
call
smoked
those
up.
things
Gold
because
Middle
I was
Cheshire
trying
Cat is
to
kind of not
fucking
looking
pull
at it.
them, and it was not
Gets
good.
stunned up. The charge comes through. Nice and savage on the LP out to 3.
Wow.
The charge comes through. Shoot back into the tower right into pick them and the spin from goddamn. Oh, okay, that's
Wow.
bad. Really fast. Don't mess with the Rise, Magnus.
I don't even know
Just
who
don't.
RP'd there. I'm not sure if it was an Arise RP or a Savage Roar RP for
That was-
Cheshire Cat. Like, he just herded them like sheep into a little huddle. Arise was just putting home the alley-oop, honestly.
We did
It was
it.
Cheshire Cat that set the whole one
You guys
up
wanna
there.
see
But
it?
it's all about the teamwork. It's all about the Midas now.
Damn,
For
there it
Mr.
is.
Cheshire Cat can be farming towards that
Abundance.
Radiance. Arise is successful in the
100.
first blink play of the game.
Perfect.
And Pierre is suddenly back in at 7-3. Ah, what a game.
game, what a team as well. I mean, PR, very consistent squad here overall, at least for the most
Alright,
part,
I'm
right?
gonna beef
Cheshire
myself
Cat has
up
been on
like
team
Militia
forever.
has taken up a
Rise
position
really.
underneath the
J4,
botanical
obviously.
gardens. Bad mistake.
So,
I think they might disagree with you.
they do have that
sir.
synergy going
Scouts
on
are showing them to
heroes
be
between
armed
players
and
as well.
protected with multiple
Definitely
sentry
help them out there.
emplacements.
Oh, boo.
Right. No items on the load to himself, but there's a Midas on the back completed. Decent timing. And Gotham is actually caught up in terms of network. He's right at the top
Oh, wait,
now,
are these the system ones?
despite his lack of
Yes.
last hits in the early parts of the game. A couple of kills that he's been able to get, and the extra last hits from some spiders here and there.
Yes. Yes.
And now it's time to, let's transition this into a little bit of a push. Like, goddamn, he's gone for the drums. He's got the phase boots. I don't know what item. I don't know how many builds. This could be interesting. I don't think it's a
Good to see another friendly
battlefield.
face.
Well, I mean, it's a brood. If it wasn't for the brood, I'm not so sure about the battlefield anymore.
I mean, can make the argument, yeah, you don't need a
It's
Battle
gonna
Fury
be
because
real right
there's
now.
Magnus, but you don't really want to stick next to each other every single minute of the day. Like your own Battle Fury is just gonna
Good news, man.
make sure that you can deal with these spiralings wherever you see them.
So, Echo Saber, like, although it's really good on heroes like Tiny and Sven, when you think about, oh, they're charging, looks like that's gonna be. Oh, Ghostic manages to finish off the Jet first, though.
Well, J4
Check
still
out that
battling.
here.
Oh, there's plenty of spiders, so they're doing a lot of work, but now Gotham just comes in here to clean house. Oh, that's not a sword, that's a broomstick, and he's just swiping out these spiders. What's the shockwave there from the rise, so. You'll make it a trade.
Well, but yeah, like the Echo Saber. So the more I think about this, Tiny
that
Sven,
Battlefield
massive
looks
hits,
so
get a quick
sexy.
double hit. That's pretty awesome, right? But then I look at like a Juggernaut, and I started thinking about the slowing component of this, where it applies a 0.6 seconds, 100% movement and attack speed slow. So it would just mean that like the Sven wouldn't actually be able to man up on the Juggernaut for a moment without BKB. You get a bunch of free hits off. You get an element of control. You get some mana regen just like you do from your Battle Fury. Actually seems like it would be a pretty sick item on Juggernaut, despite the fact that he doesn't benefit that much from quick attack speed because of his obviously miraculous base attack time already. But with the cleave, I could actually really see him being super solid with drums. But picking up the blink now, his slots are going to start to be a little bit limited.
Good to see the first Echo Saber.
Get us out of here!
6.87. We did see a Bloodthorn the other day, I believe. Didn't really do too much because the game was too much of an end. But now J4, well, gets back for the intro soon. We find BZ and our men, and obviously with their detection on the go.
The militia has taken up a position underneath the botanical gardens.
Bit of a freebie there.
I think they might disagree with you.
Thanks, Daffy Doc. Thanks. Alright. Now bottom lane, M5, okay, PR gone down. Looking for that Omni Slash, but this rocket comes out from Ghostic, showing that one off. Not enough to bring him down.
Scan has come out. Enemies detected. He knows there's a support along with the brood.
Back up! It's
They
the
will
back!
retreat.
Drive!
Oh, hello, Yol. YOLO. Nets there. Second nets. Alright, easy kill. I don't know what the spin was about, but hey.
No way I'm joining with Scarecrow. I
So,
like working for Two-Face.
what's the way for 5 to
After
kind of
time
try and
anyway.
stabilize the game? Zeus is still doing very well. Does have the Etherlands plus the Veil of Discord completed. You just try and group up and look for teamfights with back his prowess there.
Whose idea was it to set up underneath this damn plant? What's your
There.
problem? Ivy's dead. We're
Well,
safe.
he has talked about like the fact that they've now gained control on PR and how they have an item or a team that scales pretty well with the Radiance. Can I most actually kill the spare? Man, is he the God Spare? Oh, he didn't have it online. I could have got it. I think you might be right here. Havos, he doesn't have the blink. He's still building into that SNY, of course, as most
Oh.
do, but I think
Scan.
brawling would be helpful.
The lines for you up top. Scan.
Oh, yes, that's true. That's true. Thank you. I did notice that.
This is
Fantastic.
not
I finally making use of that thing. They're like, hey, Juggernaut's gone, guys. He's probably bottom.
Well, the only other thing that the 5 could really be doing is stack up Angels like crazy, which are only now just starting actually, unless they already taken the stack before, which I didn't notice.
Alright.
This is the one thing that you can really use to get spent up to high heavens. He's almost has a Sergeant Yoshi completely left in hell.
Coming for you.
a moment down here with the smoke. Like the spiderlings are moving through. They just let sentry go down.
It's a ghost
Alright,
stick. Yeah, great bait. J4 just gets knocked down.
Alright, yo. I don't know about that one.
I think they were expecting a little bit more to come in after this.
Yeah, but they had the ulti too. That's what I was thinking too. That was my immediate reaction. Like
Yes.
Yoel's worried about everyone else, but they Thunder God's wrapped. It's like,
Who it was under that visor after all? You think he knew Batman?
How do I like this?
Okay. Oh god. Didn't sleep well last night. That was starting to get to me, but yes. Tier 1
thing
goes
that,
down.
Yeah, I was gonna say they haven't transitioned any towers from PR. Like the Broods actually managed to get one in the bot and one in the top. Yoel being
this is
nice spin.
Fuck me.
Keep going.
I don't
So
actually
charge, follow up, not quite there yet. The Suns comes out, and now they don't actually have the AoE to deal with the spiders. And they almost bring down. Yeah, they will bring down J4, but there's the Omni Slash
I know, this is
helping
fucking hard.
take care of that. Zeus ended up falling in the backlines, but now starting to pick up their bows with the God Strength. Our man snagging the kill with Purifying Flames. So it's a 2-for-2 trade overall so far. Goddamn. Suns up again. Call with the 40% for a little bit. They still doing a lot of damage spinning. It's gonna have a blink for a second unless it gets directly down. There it is, gets it out. The Ghost is still there, gets the stun off. He needs some help, and it's gonna be a rise, but just used the RP a little bit earlier. Doesn't have an available saves carry, and Ghost making a statement here, even without a blink tag of his own. Hitting hard and hitting fast.
And we get some unique pickups going here too as well. It's gonna be the Shadow Blade for a rise, kind of a classic. He likes to pick this up quite a bit on his Magnus, so not too mega surprising. You can obviously empower yourself. The attack speed really helps during the RP. It's great, fabulous. But a really late Midas for Ghost 6 post Orchid.
The night's gone.
Somewhat interesting. It looks like they're feeling this game's gonna be going quite a bit later, that he's actually going up into this. And so we're thinking like late game, Octarine Core, like Refresher Zeus basically at this point.
Yeah.
When you're kind of farming towards that. And this means that they're assuming they can tango with the Radiance Bear. And that is basically online, so we'll be interested to see how they're going to be engaging into these fights. Like, what's their initiation? Even if they get the blink onto Host, that's really all they have. They have no initiating heroes at all.
Yeah, they're at some point just gonna rely on being able to walk in and do some damage. But PR, they have some decent ways to even deal with the bows, right? They can kite them around. There's the RP that goes through. This Juggernaut can obviously just Omni Slash if it's in the right situation, and then obviously you can't hit him. There's Logan now with the muted bear. It's Moonbreaker, right? These stuns also go through any sort of magic ability that the boss wants to build up, so there's plenty of ways to just kind of around. Either burst him down, or deal with guys in
Oh
backwards.
my god, it's
Hitting
something
and
like
shot
that,
with
right?
J4 to BCC perhaps. Take down on Zeus and big damage towards.
It doesn't look like they're doing anything. I mean, this is one of the best parts of a Shadow Blade too, right?
You'll define him. Alright, that's
Oh,
consolation prize. Not a big commitment there.
I think that's it. Okay, we'll do that.
No RP needed, so that's fine.
It's a Radiant starting to do work now, just completed on Treasure Cavern. This is where the Broodmother can't really send Spiderlings on to pressure lane. The bear is actually TPing back even now. The charge comes through. Not to be Z will be cancelled. There's plenty of help here right next to him. Both taking down at the ancient stack. Or he has some blink back going presumably into that BKB still. Same time, you actually go Kibby? Don't think you. Things considered. I mean, what does he protect you from?
Really nothing that controls him that's not BKB, is there? There's actually nothing. It would be like Centaur Stomp. That would be the only thing.
So that's probably gonna be the Moonshot or straight AC. I really prefer the AC in this situation.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's hard because
How
I
did
know
understand
I
that?
understand the AC for sure because it would be the only defensive item he's gonna buy. He walks
Cheshire
right
Cat,
into Cheshire
stopped up.
Cat.
I didn't even play that even.
Falcon
Okay,
comes out as
I
well, but
think
charging
one
from
more thing
J4 to
that-
heal. There's the RP onto 2 targets. Those dropping low, more
Man, I
control
should
here
just be
with
able
the
to throw things.
tether back. Oh, with the charge back, I should say.
While
But
flying.
also getting a couple of
I
swipes up
suck
before it
at
falls. BZ cleaning house a little bit more. 2-for-2 trades so far. Jenkins is still alive though. Now BZ wants to get that kill. Big does have the damage here actually with the last nuke.
Scarecrow nearly had the bat.
What a fight, you know. Okay, it wasn't even over. God damn.
Chases him off down there. Goddamn, chasing down the Oracle.
Oh wow, that was a full fight at the end of the roll for only 2 heroes. G4 created so much space again there, just charging through. Then the RP.
Okay.
Didn't
well,
quite have the damage in place to bring down Sven before he could still get a couple of swipes off and set up for BZ. So if they could have gotten that, then they wouldn't have even lost the heroes that they did. Honestly.
Yeah, Arise just like barely died to cleave, really.
Yeah.
Just trying to help finish off Habos. So back to like AC Moonshard, like how Habos can transition to an item that's going to help in these situations. I like the AC because it's the only defensive item he's going to buy this game, but the problem with it is it's like he's the only initiating hero. No one's going to hold anyone in place besides him. That's a very scary thought for a Sven, so he needs to get everything that he can in every single one of his Stormhammers, and that kind of makes me lean towards that Moonshard, even though it's a little bit more of a YOLO item choice. I don't really know what choice he has.
Oh,
Nice
charge.
silence. What?
Okay, we'll join a couple of
That's what the old is.
But I can't be out.
Razor fields,
It's my
man.
turn to watch
It's
the
like
kids
Rose, he
tomorrow.
was at like 80 HP. I got him.
Well, you got the kill, so hey. Maybe it goes into the Tome Fund. Let's check the Tome's knowledge. 1 on the dire side. Rated side. Well,
Remind
also
me to
1,
hit a
so
toy shop before we
we
leave.
both read the
Told
first
my
one.
kid I was
Yeah.
gonna buy him a
It's
present.
a bit of a Roche engagement. There's a blink up here available. Rise going in, but of course, look at the damage here. Barely able to skew out. Now those finds the bear at the very least. Quite tanky though. God strength now. Brute comes up. Got them with the other slash isolated them both.
Holy
This
shit.
fourth round is saying no. Might actually pop to that here unless they can get some serious heals on him though. There it is. Rose down the drain. The bear's still alive. Looking for you inside the pit. You can charge up for the vision. Will not get denied either. And, well, it's Roshan dropping very low here. Up here on 2 in the back here. Skew up back. Doesn't even need go for it. Doesn't need it. Doesn't have it. J4 comes in with the extra lockdown onto BZZ. Now they're just casually swiping down RMN with that diffusal blade. Sharpshooter to the bottom lane to push out the wave. But
Shot
Rest
the
is
back.
taking down. Oh wait, that's a hero there. That was a hero. Okay, not
Those guys
anymore.
were tight.
Oh man, F5. They're just losing every single one of these fights.
Power Rangers are showing why they made it through the winners bracket, man. They're coming through, using on the back of Chens and Champnesses. Plenty of solid play coming from them. Great group team play, and of course the backbone of a Magnus or Rise.
Just like
Can't
so
really
many
fight that
bullets
one.
being shot.
At the very least, Habos, he is going for the BKB, and it's going to help against all that magic damage. Like, we talked about control, of course, but it's important to note the magic damage, the Radiance miss chance from the bear, and Juggernaut even bought a Diffusal Blade, so at least there's that, right?
Yeah.
Like,
That alone.
I
mean,
didn't
it's
think I'd buy a BKB, did you? Yeah.
And there's a Rise buying that tome. Alright. I'm happy about that. But yeah, it's not a whole lot that PR still have when BKB is useful against, but it's enough to make a vote by BKB because he needs to be able to deliver in a fight. You even saw it with the False Promise, which is normally one of these skills where you say, alright, now you can do stuff. He was just standing there more or less, right? He couldn't get the right clicks in that they needed him to. He died first in the fight, no one else really found a way back in.
If we catch the bat, no reason
A
we
war
can't.
dance up here. Habos comes in, yeah, give me that gold. Yeah, they'll put down one of their own too.
He looks pushed out too easily, so you don't really want to contest.
So Rise just got spotted there. That's pretty important. Like, he just walks through Sentry and Observer, so they know he's scouting around here. I'm surprised they're not trying to scout with like a smoke and dust.
Been a long ride.
The rest of the team just a little bit too close.
This is
Don't really feel like they want to take a fight, I don't think. Even though it might have been a good chance. Now they're going high ground here.
Well,
Empowered Bear, Empowered Jug.
There's a glyph available, but yeah, it's not gonna take long for this tower to go down. F5 need to fight right now, gets Storm him off, got him, dodges it. Still reckoning away at the tower. Now up here in the back on 3, tired!
Yeah, your
The
average
charge
jump
through
is
annihilated. Now
panic,
looking for
mania,
Vos on the run, but
firefly
J4 got the ultimate going. And Vos with the follow brute. Easy game, no buybacks, that's a set of racks. At the very least.
I mean, that's it. It's over.
Oh.
What? Like, a Rise is so insane. I don't even know. I just don't even know.
You don't mess with the Rise, they're going straight for the win here, yeah. Just no verbose, there's no BC for another 30 seconds. They have the bear. There's nothing stopping them here from just winning the game right now.
The entire century works. Everything's being.
Well, what a way to end this here. PR just coming out strong. Skewer back on y'all, and the GG is forced out 26.5 minutes in. Fantastic 5. Let's got rumbles here in this game number 3. Early game, well, was going well, but not well enough it seems.
Yeah, I mean, they were fantastic, but Power Rangers, I guess they were extraordinary. And they just crushed, like, such great team play, really great team fights is what it seemed to come down to in a lot of these situations, and being able to just turn it online when they really had to. Like, some rough, really beginning stages, like, didn't have the best lanes in terms of overall composition. And it seemed like Fantastic Five were doing a much better job. They've won 2 out of 3 lanes, really. But, yeah, they even, like, traded mid. Like, it looked pretty bad for PR early here, and suddenly just Arise turns on. That massive Savage roleplay by Lone Druid. Oh, yeah, from Cheshire Cat was also huge, so very well played there as well, but yeah, Rise just buys that space, man. And J4 going for this, like, happening up with the team, obviously, and drafting this Chen and the Spirit Breaker twice in a row early on, I just feel like it's so difficult to deal with. This big, beefy brawler right in the front lines, backed up by the creeps, and once you finally get through the Spirit Breaker and all the Chen creeps and the Hand of God, the Mechanism, then you still have 3 core heroes to deal with. It's a very interesting style that you don't see from a lot of teams. It's very, like, old VP.
Yeah. Alright, and with that, the Power Rangers will be crowned the Well-Play Invitational Champions here with a 3-1 victory in the Best of 5 finals. This concludes the end of the tournament here. We're right at the end, so let me just say thank you guys very much for joining in. Hope you enjoyed the games as much as I did, Cass. And yeah, of course, shout out to especially the ones who stuck around every single time, like the coming online. Also, huge thanks to all my co-casters here. Annie was joining me for a lot. BQMZ the other day. Else.
Some other.
Them really.
Some other idiot. I don't know.
Yeah. No, of course, Mopex was getting to you, man.
Me. Oh.
Like, you're the best of them all, right? Because.
I must be. I called the Dragon Knight.
Exactly.
I mean, that's where it all ends off. So.
Yeah, you found all the scans, right? You figured out the tome meta. The tome and the tome meta and the scan meta, right? That's like. But yeah, of course.
Just another
Thank you very much for it. We will be working together soon as well, though. So hey.
Expect more.
Check that
Yeah,
out.
you guys
Expect
can sell out me on Twitter at Moppax or on Twitch also at Moppax. Shout out to Hitbox for sponsoring this tournament. Sorry, bros. Maybe I'll come over here.
Well, go ahead, check him out. Also, if you want, you can follow me on Twitter at DragonDropDota. I still got an archaeological way going here, courtesy of Meat Market. I gave me some money
I feel like I've
to
spent
make
all
that
night
happen.
watching an
So that's gonna
infomercial
be
for fear
the
toxin.
tweet that's in
and
the
then the
team's
riddle
profile
guy
page,
comes on
so
during
pretty easy to
breaks.
find. Go check that out if you want to win. But yeah, that's about all the shameless plugs I have for today. Once again, thank you guys very much for tuning in. See you next time around.
There's gotta be someone left in Gotham worth.
The backclaw won't work, but I can use the winch on the mountain.
Abandoned Film Studios. Stag's airship. Malicious hideout. Abandoned Film Studios. Every riddle has been placed. My master plan is in effect. Forget all those other pretenders. Remember who your real nemesis is. Over here! Go! 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 I can still take you.
Yeah!